Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and we got something pretty sweet today. Today we have a product opening for the Booster Pack Battle Pack. Booster Pack Battle Pack? Booster Battle Pack. That sounds a little better. So this is a pretty cool supplemental product. It is essentially a two-player game. It comes with two pre-made 30-card decks and a couple of booster packs. So we're going to crack this open and see what's going on inside. So let's see. Comes with some sweet JS art on the front. Alright, so this is what we got inside. Have this sweet how to play guide. So you unwrap the decks, decide which player gets which decks, then each player opens a booster pack and chooses up to 5 cards of their deck's color to add to their deck. Then you shuffle up and play. So this is designed to be a two-player game right out of the box. It's actually sweet. It is only $9.99, so for $10, you get a two-player game of Magic. So let's see. There's our two booster packs, two Shadows over Innistrad booster packs, and then we also get two pre-made decks. So we get a red deck and a blue deck. I think there's 5 different colors. We just happen to get red and blue. So the idea is each player will get one of these 30-card decks. So let's try opening up this blue one. As you can see, we got a Sphinx of Magosi as our rare. If we open it up, we can kind of look through this and see what we got going on. So there's one rare, Sphinx of Magosi. Pretty sweet. The cool thing about these packs as well is even though these cards aren't standard legal, because they're in the product, they are standard legal. So they're not in a standard legal set. You can't find this in any standard set, but they're still standard legal because they're in this product. So Sphinx of Magosi is a rare. Catalog, Basic Island, an Air Servant, a Cloud Manta, an island, a Pour Over Pages, a key piece to our Mono Blue Brains deck, another island, Sleep Paralysis, an island, Stitched Mangler, and Anticipate. Actually a playable common, so that's cool. Another island, an Ancient Crab. So the decks are actually sort of randomized already. Roiling Waters, Bladed Cataract, an island, Ancient Crab. I think the idea is that'll help with the shuffling for new players. Niblis of Dusk, Sweep Away, Urma Entangler, some more islands, another Sleep Paralysis, an island, and last but not least, a Disperse. So that's the blue deck. The thing you'll notice about these decks is there's not really any value. The rare is the definition of a bulk rare, and the rest of the cards, like Anticipate is playable, Pour Over Pages is kind of playable in the Brains deck, but you're not getting any value really from the pre-constructed decks. So don't look at it in that way because there's just not any value there. Actually, the value is likely worse than an intro pack. But that's the blue deck, so let's take a look at this red deck. So the pre-constructed red deck, you start with a Shivan Dragon. There's a Rolling Thunder, Borderland Marauder, a Mountain, Devouring Flames, Lava Step Rider, Cone of Flame, a Spark Mage Gambit, a Mountain, a Hulking Devil, Outnumber, a Mountain, a Stone Fury, Valakut Invoker, a Mountain, a Borderland Marauder, a Blighted Gorge, a Mountain, Brute Strength, Cinder Helion, another Mountain, a Hulking Devil, Mountain. Wow, they didn't randomize the red deck very well. Another Brute Strength, a Mountain, and a Pyre Hound. So that's what you get. You don't know which color of deck you're actually going to get. So that's kind of the surprise. But the idea is one person gets the red deck, one person gets the blue deck, and then you have 2 booster packs. And whoever's playing gets to open the booster packs and you add those cards to your deck. So let's crack these boosters. So let's pretend we're the red deck, and we're actually going to do a video of these on Magic Online so we can see how they play. So let's say we are the red player. We get our red deck, and we get to open up our booster, and the rules say you get to add up to 5 cards of your color to the deck. So let's see what we get in our booster to put in our red deck. Nagging Thoughts, obviously not in our color. Chaplain's Blessing, not in our color. Jace's Scrutiny, not in our color. Intrepid Provisioner. All right, Dual Shot is actually a red card, so that's a possibility. A Quilled Wolf, Merciless Resolve. Hulking Devil is a red card, so that could possibly work. Thornhide Wolves, Olivia's Bloodsworn. Dissension in the Ranks is another red card. Tenacity, white card. Then we get a Soul Swallower as our rare, and a Convicted Killer as our flip card. And then the land and the clue token. So if we're the red player, and we open that pack, here are our options. So we could add any of these cards, or all of these cards, to our deck. I assume we would probably add the Hulking Devil, Dissension in the Ranks, possibly the Convicted Killer. So I don't know. So we get 4 cards to add to our deck. Add that up to the red deck pile. Now let's say we're the blue player. We got the Sphinx of Magosi deck. We also get to open a pack and add up to 4 cards. So let's crack the blue player's pack here and see if we get any more help than the red deck. So let's see. Niblis of Dusk is a blue card we can put in our deck. Unruly Mob, not a blue card. Pieces of the Puzzle, probably put that in our deck. Stallion of Ashmouth, Merciless Resolve, another Hulking Devil. These packs are looking familiar. Thornhide Wolves, Murderous Compulsion, Ember Eye Wolf, a Groundskeeper is our first uncommon, a Skeleton Key. So I'm assuming, even though it says add cards of your color, that you could add artifacts if you wanted to. That would be my guess. But so we could consider adding Skeleton Key. Inner Struggle. Our rare is Traverse the Uvenwald, not on color. And our flip card is a Cursed Witch. Then we get a token and a checklist card. So this kind of illuminates one of the problems with this supplemental product, and it's that there's a lot of variance. We didn't hit a rare, on-color rare, with either pack, but could you imagine that you're the blue deck and you open a Jace Unraveler of Secrets, or you're the red deck and you open, I don't know, even the horrible mythic dog, the Wolf of Devil's Breach. There's just so much variance involved in what cards you open. The other thing is, from a value perspective, this costs $10. I could have bought the 2 booster packs for about $8 from Walmart, where I purchased this, or for even less than that from a local gaming store, potentially. So are these pre-made decks worth an extra $2? Is it worth it to get the Sphinx of Magosi and Shivan Dragon? From a value perspective, the answer is no. You're not getting $2 worth of cards from the pre-made decks. But if you're actually going to play with them and get an hour of entertainment out of it, then it's very much worth it. So that's the way you got to look at this. If you are interested in, actually trying out this unique format and in playing it, then it's definitely worth it, because you're not paying much more than the cost of the booster packs to get these pre-constructed decks. If you're looking to get value out of it, you're better off just buying booster packs. Buy 3 booster packs for $10 instead of getting these pre-constructed decks. On average, you'll get more value out of the booster pack than you would from the pre-constructed decks. Anyway, if you're curious about how these decks actually play out, keep watching, because me and Richard are going to jump on Magic Online, have the pre-constructed decks already made. We're each going to open a booster, build our decks, and battle it out and see how fun this format actually is, because it's pretty unique playing with these small-sized decks and adding cards. So we'll see how it works out in practice. It should be interesting. Anyway, so stay tuned for that.